watching around the world up to day 5 of the F1 Turbo Attax 2026, and obviously you're on the Just Another Sports Car Collector channel. So today we have this double tin, so it's $28.99 on the Topps website, and this is a combination of the Sunshine State tin as well as the Guardians of the Grid tin. So so in these two tins you get 48 cards, as well as that you will hopefully, like the other ones, get a special pack with Sunshine State cards and Guardians of the Grid cards. But anyway, I hope you enjoy these sorts of videos. If you do, please like, share, subscribe, and without further ado, pat on the head of Yanis, our new channel mascot, and we'll move on to opening up the first tin. So, yep, as promised, 48 cards, so 12 in each pack. So we get our free standards and then our limited edition one. So we'll put that, close that, put that here. Apologies if you've got headphones and that causes a massive noise. Anyway, pack number 1. So yeah, the F1 Turbo Attax has been fairly decent. The only thing that I'm not a big fan of is the Legends of the Grid. I preferred last year's version. But apart from that, it's been fairly decent. We'll start off with a driver core of Isaac Hadra, a hero card of Lewis Hamilton, a George Russell epic moments of the Canadian Grand Prix, a flawless performance from pole to claim first of 2 victories in 2025. Then we have a upside down Aston Martin Racing 26 car. Our next epic moments of Lando Norris, which is the 3rd place, makes Norris the 11th British F1 Drivers World Champion, the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Then we have Praying Liam Lawson on the hero card, Sergio Perez on the hero card, Mark Webber on the Legends of the Grid. Okay, this is the only problem, is it sticks. Seems a lot of stick cards. So we get signature style. Oh, and it is of Max Verstappen. Get in. Doesn't appear to be any numbered. We've not had any numbered cards. Well, there is any. Please let me know in the comments below. Just intrigued. There was last year, especially on the signature style cards. Then we get the Monumental of George Russell. I'm not really a big fan of these cards, I have to say. And with the printing being that far out, if you ever want to grade it, maybe not. And then we have a team logo of the McLaren team there. These are quite funky. And then we end with a F2 of Dino Beganovic as part of the 10-year celebration of Formula 2. Moving on to our second pack. And we start off with the FW48 of the Williams team. So that's the car there. Then we get a driver core of Max Verstappen, Kimi Antonelli on the hero card. Our next driver core, and it is of Nico Hülkenberg, Audi. A team principal of Aya Komatsu of the Haas team. Our F1 Sprint Superstars of Oscar Piastri, had that one before. Managing Director of Alpine of Steve Nielsen. Legends of the Grid of Jody Scheckter. Then, we have a 100 Club, which I do enjoy these a lot better than last year's edition, and it is of Carlos Sainz, Williams. Then we have team logo of the Williams team. Signature style of Gabriele Bortoleto, GB there. And then we end usually our lightning lids, and lo and behold, we end with the lightning lids of George Russell. Right, on to our third pack. And we start off with the car of the Scuderia Ferrari SF26. The epic moments of Carlos Sainz at the Azerbaijani Grand Prix, the P3 for the Spaniard in Baku, his first smooth operation with Williams. A George Russell hero card. Team principal of Adrian Newey, as per usual, wearing his cap there of Aston Martin. Then we have the epic moments of Isaac Hadjar. I've had that one before. Rookie qualifies 4th and finishes stunning 3rd for a maiden podium finish. A Oliver Bearman hero card. A driver core of Valtteri Bottas, a Cadillac. A Michael Schumacher Legends of the Grid. Then moving on to our chrome style cards here, we have Power in Numbers of Lewis Hamilton. A upside down Speed Silhouettes, but it's of Fernando Alonso. Night Shift, that's our second one we've had, but it is of Franco Colapinto. And then we end, usual, with the lightning lids of a Max Verstappen. So that was our 3 standard packs. We'll move on to our limited edition ones. See what we get. And as per usual with Topps, it seems to be stuck down, but we'll go into the Sunshine State, and we have a Kimi Antonelli. Can't remember if we had one of those in our last one. Pierre Gasly. Sergio Perez. And then Lando Norris. Then moving on to our chrome cards, we have Sergio Perez on the Turbo Attax Legacy there. Charles Leclerc on the Speed Silhouettes. Another Speed Silhouettes, and it is of Pierre Gasly. The upside down, it is a George Russell Lightning Lids. A F1 Sprint Superstars of Max Verstappen. And then 2 cards to go. We have a dynamic duo of George Russell and Kimi Antonelli. Oh, 2 more cards, apologies. Then we have a hero of Lando Norris. And then we end with the Legends of the Grid of Nigel Mansell. So that was the Sunshine State 1. Now we're moving on to the Guardians of the Grid tin. Again, 3 packs and 1 special at the back. Let's go ahead and see what this one has. Not pulled any relics or anything really, just the black editions. We've got Carlos Sainz again, so we've seen that one before. I won't read it out again. Then we have Lauren Mickey's Red Bull Team Principal CEO, a upside down again. It's a Gabriele Bortoleto hero card. Sprint Superstars of George Russell. Esteban Ocon hero card. The epic moments of Lando Norris. Wins his first Grand Prix, his first home Grand Prix. The upside down looks like Jim Clark. Oh no, apologies. It's only a brief glimpse, so don't crucify me there. Sir Sterling Moss there, Legends of the Grid. Then a sticky card, which is a hero card of Franco Colapinto. Then moving on to our chrome, we have a Night Shift of Bortoletto there. Another signature style of Carlos Sainz for Williams. A speed silhouettes of Arvid Lundblad. And then we end, usually with lightning lids, but not this time. It is a Nico Sorloff, who is currently leading the F2 Championship there. Who could be going to Red Bull or Racing Bulls next season. Depends how he does in the championship. Anyway, that was the second pack. Let's move on to this one. Start off with hero card of Max Verstappen, the SF26 Ferrari car. Dynamic duo, I've had this several times, of Russell and Antonelli. Hero card of Nico Hülkenberg, the upside down, looks like, I was going to say Oliver Behrman, yes it is, Oliver Behrman in the driver core. Epic moments of Lando Norris, which I've seen that one before, so I won't read what's in it. A upside down Nigel Mansell Legends of the Grid card. Then we have a dynamic duo of Pierre Gasly and Franco Colapinto. Then moving on to our chrome, we have Franco Colapinto in the speed silhouettes. Kimi Antonelli in the power in numbers. The Monumento of Alexander Albon. And then we end with a lightning lids of Isaac Hadjar. So we've got 2 more packs to go. And we start off with a driver core of Carlos Sainz. Epic moments of Max Verstappen there. Sprint superstars of Kimi Antonelli. A driver core of Fernando Alonso. Hero card, I've had this a number of times, of Liam Lawson. Ai Komatsu, team principal. A Rubens Barrichello driver core there. The Cadillac MAC 26 car. Then we have our power and numbers. So moving into our chromes, so we have Oliver Behrman, Oscar Piastri in the signature style. At least this time we're getting a lot more of the signature style cards. Then we have Isaac Hadjar in the signature style. Then usual lightning lids to finish, but not. So F2 of Kushmaini there. So moving on to our limited edition pack with our Guardians of the Grid cards. Do it this way. And we start off with Liam Lawson on the Guardians of the Grid. Franco Colapinto. Upside down Lewis Hamilton. And then we end with a George Russell. Then we have a 100 Club, one of my favourite cards in this set. It is of Lando Norris. And then we have a Night Shift of Oscar Piastri. Speed silhouettes of George Russell. Oh, Panini. Topps, what you doing? Then we have a Arvid Lundblad Lightning Lids. The RB22. The R26 of Audi. And then our last couple of cards. Hero card of Oliver Behrman. And then we end with a driver core of Sergio Perez. So there was our double tin there of the Guardians of the Grid in Sunshine State. That was $28.99. Save yourself £1 if you buy that as a combo on the Topps website. So mixed selection, but I'm a big fan of these 101 Unstoppables, as well as obviously the Cincher Styles. And yeah, that's, I think we got a black. Did we get a black? No, so I don't know what's different between the 101 and the 100 Club. They look similar, but yeah, there you go. Anyway, so that was day number 5. So moving on, we will be opening up one of these bad boys, retail box there. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, share, subscribe. Check out the other 4 days. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you. Goodbye for now. Goodbye.